Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Washington Wizards. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Indiana. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And I think for the Hawks, they're just hanging steady. Middle of the pack, middle of the road. Call it what you want. That's where they find themselves.
It's safe to say we can expect a breakneck pace to this one. Baseline to baseline basketball. Both of these teams love to run.
And plenty of teams say they want to push tempo, but these teams walk the walk, or should I say run the run.
Here's Wall. Makes it off the glass.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Now here's Millsap. Cans the shot with nobody near him.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Beal with it. Millsap covering. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist from Beal. Pass to Millsap. Schroeder against Wall. Millsap passes to Cephalosha. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And really, there's no reason why Howard can't at least be by.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Great open look there.
3 straight scores early.
Millsap sets the pick for Schroeder. Inside. And that one's good. Millsap.
How about
to start off this game? All with it now, guarded by Schroeder. Millsap's against Beal. Clock at 6 for 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. Looked good from here.
Ball against Schroeder. Pass to Howard. The Hawks working the ball around. Millsap down low. Covered by Morris. It's good. Back to Wall. Lots of room. Again, the Wizards score.
Nice shot.
Schroeder looking around. Millsap finds Schroeder. Back to Millsap. The rebound by Gorchak. Wizards have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Beal the pass to Wall. Shoots over Schroeder. Second shot opportunity. Will layup good by Porter. Still scoreless. Millsap kicks to Hardaway. Howard with the screen on Beal. Hardaway passes to Howard. Count that one.
Imposing.
Pass to Thornton. 1:35 left here in the opening quarter. Burke can't get it to go.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Howard kicks to Corver. Back to Howard. Millsap against Oubre. Double team on Millsap. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. And it's slammed in by Howard.
And not a whole lot that D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
And Mahimi with the stuff.
Out.
Shooter. Thornton against Bazemore. Back to Schroeder. Tipped away. It's stolen by Mahimi. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. And Thornton kicks to Oubre. Back to Thornton. Oubre outside. Smith the pass to Mahinmi. From deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
Yeah, guys, they feel like they're the better team. The standings would agree with that. I look for them to assert that with their play tonight.
Tie game in Atlanta. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard.
Both a nice lead.
Now here's Oubre. Scoreless thus far. Mahinmi, a screen on Bazemore. And it's Mahinmi finishing it off. It's stolen by Mahinmi. By himself. And finished off by Beal.
And that...
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. To the paint. Muscala. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And getting points from close range.
Now here's Beal. Takes a 3. And it's Delaney with the rebound. On the wing, Korver. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Smith with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Prince the pass to Bazemore. Millsap up top. Prince right side. Trains the three-pointer. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Firing with conviction. You love to see that.
And it's Mahinmi finishing it off. One-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Rebounded by Hardaway. The Hawks trail by 4. Now Bazemore. No scoring in this one. Hey, Greg, when you're taking on a back-to-back, does your approach change at all?
Yeah, there's a strategy to who you play and who you rest. Some of it's matchup based, but a lot of it just comes down to how guys are.
Hardaway against Wall. There's the foul. It's on Mahinmi. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Millsap a screen on Porter. Prince kicks to Millsap from outside the arc. Rebound Washington. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical. And I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their set.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Hardaway.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Gortat, the pass to Beal. Basket counts.
The team, he's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Millsap. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Millsap's got 8 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wall finds Gortat. Good work there as it goes. Delaney, the pass to Millsap. Spins. Tries again. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oubre passes to Wall. Gortat with the screen for Wall. There's the triple. Millsap grabs the miss.
Well, if he can somehow get into a rhythm offensively, I think they could stretch this lead.
Yep, that one goes in there. Howard's got 8.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
He just plays with such energy down low, giving Gortat the positioning he wants, and he is going to finish with force.
Now here's Millsap. 8 points for him.
You can tell he's just a touch out of sync here, but he's battling, continuing to fight.
Hardaway kicks to Delaney. Millsap dishes to Cephalosha. 23 seconds left now here in the second. Gortat with the rebound. Wall looking it over. Millsap with the steal. Got it off in time. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And
welcome, everybody. The Washington Wizards in our featured matchup. And what a competitive half it's been.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. And now, moving on, a look at the players of the week deserving of the recognition. The Eastern Conference winner, John Wall.
When it comes to running the offense, he's been exceptional, making smart play calls and setting the tempo.
He is definitely the leader they need him to be, and the production speaks for itself. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Wizards leading by 4. Wall passes to Beal. Wall a screen on Hardaway. Beal with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Howard with the steal. And here's the fast break. Cephalosha leading the way. Down low. Here's Millsap. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that one falls for Paul Millsap.
Speechless, then you've got a chance to win it again. The rest of the East, though, is not standing pat. They're getting better.
And so Paul Millsap nails both of them.
Somebody the younger guys certainly look up to.
Now here's Wall. There's the lob to Gortat. And here's Schroeder. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And check out some numbers for Wall. Coming off a terrific season. And, of course, he's got a nose for the ball. He ranked in the top 10 in steals last season.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, making the simple delivery. To the inside. And Gortat gets it to go in on the assist from Wall. Schroeder against Wall. Outside Millsap. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And that's 13 points for Millsap. Host to Chicago for their next game. That game marks the start of a 5-game homestand, the longest of the season. Pass to Morris. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
3 on the clock. Morris finds Porter. Off target with his 3. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Millsap. Beal against Hardaway. Here's Millsap. Pass to Howard. And here is Cephalosha for the tie. It's rebounded by John Wall. Wall passes to Beal. Morris outside. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. Pass to Millsap. Here's Schroeder. Back to Millsap. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Millsap's got 7 points for the quarter.
Millsap, though, you know he's in the zone.
Now here's Porter. Good work defensively by Millsap. Ball against Schroeder. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Millsap dishes to Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2. Schroeder's got his first bucket in this one. Outside, Beal. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D from Howard. And here's Cephalosha for 3. It's rebounded by John Wall. The Wizards with the lead. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Driving in. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. To the middle. Here's Muscala. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You have to respect Schroeder's speed and try to cut him off. But when you do that, it leaves room to pitch it to the roller.
All with it. Outside, Beal. 1:22 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Gortat. Now here's Wall. Oubre on the wing. Mahinmi kicks to Oubre. Here's Wall. He's guarded by Schroeder. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And now the fast break. Schroeder with the ball. Here's Hardaway. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Beal against Hardaway. Now here's Beal. From 15 feet away, Dwight Howard grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. It's good.
All times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
The 3 from Cephalosha. The shot that time, not on target. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Washington out in front, up 2. The Hawks trail. Okay, time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Wizards' head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. I'm told they're going to let him play on it cautiously. If it becomes any more of an issue, they'll reassess. Guys, nobody wants to miss games this early in the season.
All right, David, thanks.
Glad to hear it was not worse. I mean, you got to look on the bright side with these injury situations. Stay positive.
Now Beal, after Kyle Korver missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Burke. Off target from three-point range.
I think everybody in the building expected them to make that collective shot.
Bazemore passes to Prince. Now Korver. Pass to Millsap. 6 on the shot clock. Bazemore for 3. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. Bazemore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Final quarter of play, about 1.5 minutes off the clock into it. That one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Prince. Pass to Bazemore. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Burke. And here is Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. Mahinmi backed in off the glass. And he makes the first. Porter's checked in for Kelly Oubre, and John Wall subbed in for Trey Burke. And good on the second. Beal. Wall sets a screen for Beal. Pass to Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Wall. Launches it. Dwight Howard grabs the board.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Hardaway against Wall. Right side Millsap. A 17-footer. Can't get it to go. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. A 2-point game. Here's Wall. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
The absolute.
That free throw good from Gortat.
Plays smart basketball offensively and gets after it on the defensive end.
Now, here's Howard. Schroeder outside. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when it's the fourth quarter.
Up top, Gortat, started by Howard. Tries the spin move. Trying again, and oh, the lay-in, and he gets it done.
Showing.
Ball against Schroeder. Now here's Hardaway. G right on him. Schroeder against Wall. Millsap a screen on Wall. Shot clock at 6. Releases. The shot is off.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Beal. Lets loose a 3. Knocks down the 3.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's the 3. Porter pulls it down.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make the...
.34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ball against Schroeder. Here's Wall. Just 5 to shoot. Puts one up from 19. Not that time. It won't go. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. It drops.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know. So the first one drops, and that. So it gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
They need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Launches it. Down it goes for 3.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
And Scott Brooks wants a timeout. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one. And he ends up making the second. And that from deep. Misses the 3. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Washington who scraped by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in.
PlayStation